If you want to know how long it takes to build a timber frame rain screen cladding like the one I'm standing right in front of here, I'm going to be explaining you the whole process of what it takes for how many men to build that exact cladding. We have started already with this particular cladding, and I'm going to tell you exactly the measurement of how much square meter is, how long it took us to build, what problems we overcame, what flashings we needed to put and all the extra work that it goes into it, so you have a good understanding of what it takes to build that, so you can put a good price for your next client. We have set up our chop saw here in this room. We've got all the timber different sizes for us. We're going to start marking them because we have two different types of timber. We're going to cut them and then we're going to go install them. But first thing, all the timbers at the bottom and the top, we got to be cut on 30 degrees angle like that. So you have the top on one direction, the bottom on another direction. That's for drip, water and all that. That's going behind the cladding. All right, so what we do first thing is we're cutting the bottom of the timber basically on 30 degrees. Just like that. We're going to cut all the timbers at the bottom and then we're going to measure the correct size and cut the top the same way, but just the opposite side on 30 degrees. Right. Back to the next stage. What we're going to do now is Delaney is going to paint all the edges that we've cut of all these timbers. We're going to let them dry. We're going to go on break and then we're going to come back. And we're going to finish wherever we have to finish with those timbers to cut. All the timber has been cut, 75%, 80%. We have painted those timbers here. Delaney have painted them everywhere. We cut them on both sides. Those timbers down there, those timbers, and those timbers only needs cutting at one of the ends. All right, we got the timber back down from the yard. The boys are cutting it over there at the bottom on 30 degrees. I'm going to measure the right size so they can cut the top, and then we'll go back outside and install it. Alright, so here we are. Laser is bang on at the top of the timber. Entertaining. People like entertaining, you know, people like they watch people sing on a fucking hammer. They grab the hammer and sing. This ain't one of these channels here. Laser is dead. That's it. Job finish. Laser's dead. Can you switch on? Now people are gonna crucify me seeing me without gloves working. I always work with gloves. It's Monday morning, the 3rd of November. Now, the client has told us we have until Friday this week to complete the entire elevation. But I told the client we're gonna try to complete this by Wednesday. So the plan is, that's the bottom timbers. I already took them out. This is up to the half of that elevation. We're gonna get knocked down that today, and that's the minimum I'm gonna aim for. But I'm gonna aim also to start the top bit as well at the top. So plan is Monday today, get the bottom one. If I get the bottom one, I'm happy. If I get more, even happier. Tuesday, get the top timbers installed. Wednesday, just fully fixing. So let's get cracking. Now what we do is we go 3.5, boom. We go 3.5, oh no, 4.5. Somebody can calculate. 5.2 is the center of the timber. I get these fixings. I hate working without gloves. I swear to God, I hate so much. But the car is so far. I'm not going to the car ever. The moment I'm going to the car is the moment I'm going home. Come very quickly because that storm is crazy behind us. I barely can see anything from that wind, so we get them fixed as quick as possible before Delaney flies away. This is the most safest place to put the top of the phone there. What is it? See? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Yeah, down. Stop. Bit more. Yeah. One more. Yeah, that's it. Let's get them on very quickly, then you're gonna fix them. Oh, that's fun. That's real fun. I enjoy that. Delaney, you enjoying it? Of course. That's how it goes. A, B, A, B, C. We hold it. Bring me the B. Ah, this needs persuasion. It needs a little bit of persuasion, my friend. 1 second. Oh no! The laser. That's it, that one needs calibration now, it's gone. Yeah, you see, when you don't think, you know, you're just rushing, you want to do quick everything, that's what happened. You lose a laser that costs £200. Alright, so we did more than we can actually chew. We've done the whole bottom row, and then we've done the half of it. But unfortunately, we had a lot of damaged timbers that was brought inside the room. So we asked the boys down there where they had the big cutting station to cut 100mm longer timbers for us. I've calculated how many I need so I can finish the entire elevation. They're going to cut them. We'll go collect them now. So tomorrow morning, we can come back here, cut them on the right size that we need them, bring them back here and install them. If we had the timbers, 100% we could have installed this in one day. That's about 40 square meters of timber. Let's go. Vasily and Delaney are gonna get this around the timber, around the coping there. So they're gonna have to notch one piece of timber down there, and then they're gonna carry on with that with a consistent gap, like 5mm. Even if we can get it closer, we get it closer, and then we're gonna close it up with the piece of coping. So this is it. We are at the final step. All right, boys. I'll leave that to you. Flushing over there. Chop it. Tools are inside. I'm gonna carry on with the fixings. People want to see my pretty face, bro. Look at these mustaches. Let me twist them a little bit. Let me twist them a little bit for you. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Okay, look. So what we're doing here is now we're at the final step of this cladding. So you can't just knock any way you want fixings here. What you need to do is there is a specific measurement. So they want on the A, which we call A reference, bigger timber, 130mm wide. It has to be 25mm from the end, 25mm from the end. Obviously, I've done the straight line already with the level. That's already been done. So now I'm going along. Tape measure, 25, 25. Now, smallest one, 80mm timber, right at the middle. Timber reference B is 105, 6mm roughly, so 52mm. And then I just keep going along like that. And then full pocket of fixings. Right at the middle. We're just going flush. You can't overspin it because the timber is too soft, and then you end up bad looking. Show you guys. Flush. Yeah. You can't just go deeper. Timber is too soft, and then it's gonna look pretty rubbish. So experience, talk. I know a lot of people now are gonna think, Vince, why you haven't fully fixed them when you were fixing the timber? I'll tell you why. I have a very good reason for that. Because I'm that kind of person. I like the satisfaction of when the day finish and I turn back and I see that I've laid 100 timbers. It gives me a satisfaction that I've done something. If I was fully fixing them, because a lot of fixings, yeah, if I was fully fixing them and fixing the timbers, I would have probably done 20 timbers in a day or 30 timbers, and every day I'll be just miserable because it would feel like I haven't done anything. But when I do it like that, basically a couple of days, fully fix every single timber, the client come, have a look visually. He don't see fixings. The client don't understand the fully fixed and all that. So he sees full elevation completed with timbers. he's happy, and yeah, it just gives me the satisfaction. So now basically in a couple of hours I'm just gonna fully fix everything. I'll look back and I'll have a look at it. It's fully fixed, and that's it. Just one day of misery of seeing just fixings that you can't really see, but can you? I mean, I don't know which way you would have done it. Guys, this is the boring stuff I was telling you about. We gotta just fully fix basically all the timber. We're marking it up with the level. 2.5 center, 2.5 center, and like that, and like that, and like that, so on, all the way to the end over there. Me and the cameraman, we're just gonna fully fix it now. This is the boring stuff. That's why I don't do it every day. Look at this straight line of the fixings. Look how straight it is. Whoop. Let's see the other one. Let's see. That's what the client likes. That's what I like. Look at this. It's perfectly straight. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the wall is completed. Now, what did it took us to complete this entire wall? It basically took us, come with me, I'll show you. It took us 4 days of fully installing every single timber on that wall. 1.5 days of cutting that timber inside that room, painting everything that we've cut, both ends on 30 degrees, get them in here from the scaffold tower, and then it took us literally 1 day of fully fixing everything. Now this is basically made it by 2 men from a scaffold tower, just like that one over there. If it was a scissor lift, I don't know, but next week we're going to be doing the wall at the back over there from the scissor lift, the entire courtyard. We have a lot of corners, all the rails have been completed and everything, so I'm going to record that, I'm going to time it, and we'll see how long that will take us with cutting the timber and everything else. Now bear in mind that I'm talking about is just the timber. Now if you like these kind of videos, please subscribe to this channel, like, comment below, because I'm coming with way better videos than this. The videos are just gonna get better and better and better. 121 square meter of timber cladding completed just by 2 men, 4 days of installing the timber, 1.5 days cutting the timber, and only 1 day of fully fixing.